watching film from this last one, what do you kind of take away? There's a good long stretch where I guess even between your 3-pointers that nobody else could really get a bucket. You know, what happened down that stretch there?
Yeah, I just think their zone was a big part of it. It was hard to, especially open up from the outside. I know Tevin and Reese, and we got some guys on the inside get some looks, but their zone was really wide. It was really effective, and it slowed the game down a whole lot. Also, I think them getting second shots just kind of deflated our offense in a way that we couldn't run in fast break. So, like I said, we just struggled against that zone, but I feel like we're more confident now that we've watched film and we found ways that we can score against that kind of zone if we see it again.
How much is this still kind of like an every week thing of learning? You gotta make mistakes, go back and watch the film, figure it out, and then address it.
We're always learning. Like I said, even from wins, you're always learning. So we can always pick up positives, even from a loss, like a tough loss like that at Baylor. But also, we got to get better. We can't, live in the past. The game's over with. We got a big game tomorrow night, so we're looking forward to it.
What have you guys seen from Mississippi State when watching film?
They're really experienced. They got some guards and they got some big men that can play. They play 4-round-1, so they got a 4-man that can shoot it really good, and he's really big. Point guard's really tough. You got some 2 and 3 guards that are really good, so it's going to be a tough game for us. We're hoping to see good fans turn out, and maybe we can turn this into a win tomorrow.
How disappointing has it been not to be able to harness some of the momentum that you've gained from these really good performances that you've had against, say, like a Tennessee and Ole Miss and back-to-back games?
Yeah, you're disappointed anytime you lose, but at the same time, like I said, you got to have short-term memory, especially with the SEC season, 2 games a week, quick turnarounds. You can't let one loss affect the next game where they might turn to 2 losses. So, yeah, you are disappointed, especially after the game, but once you watch film on the next opponent, you're ready to go for them.
How much confidence does some of the wins against ranked teams already in conference give you going into this one? I mean, you played Tennessee really close until the very end. So
yeah, I think that's a confidence booster. I think the way we played against Ole Miss was really good, and we still watched film on that. We still had areas where we were not very good at, and we had to fix. And like I said, we fixed the areas from Baylor. We're going to go back to practice today and get after it, and then hopefully be ready for tomorrow.
Does it creep into your mind a little bit during close games, since you've had some heartbreaks and some miss-ups, that like maybe you don't want this to happen again? Does it kind of like get into your head a little bit during those games?
No, I don't think that thought does. I think we just got to be more focused in those times of when it's close like that. But at the same time, we can't let that affect the last games affect how we play in that moment, because just about every game this season has been close besides the Ole Miss game. So we've been in close games. We just got to know how to, what wins.
You brought that up. Dazon said the same thing. The lack of focus late in games kind of leads to some of those issues. I guess, how do you harness that, and how do you kind of force it when maybe it's not there?
I think it goes back to watching the film. Like, I made a couple mistakes late in the Baylor game that you just don't make. A couple turnovers that were crucial. So I think going back and pointing it out in film, being like, we can't do this no more, I think that kind of makes us aware of it, so we just move on from it and you won't make the same mistakes.
Doing that as like a senior, kind of one of those veterans, kind of see, this is my mistake, let's not do this, kind of use yourself as an example a little bit?
Yeah, and then Coach points it out too. He does a good job of pointing stuff out like that in film.
How often do you find yourself correcting maybe younger players during practice if they're not as focused?
Some. We have great leadership. Myself, Dante, Dazon, Herb's really good even though he's younger. We got great leadership on the team, so anytime we practice, like I know Kyra, everything's new to Kyra. This is his first year going through everything. He's 17 years old, so anytime we can help him or help any of the younger guys, it helps. It makes us look better.
Speaking of Herb, as a veteran on this team, what do you tell him as a guy's kind of going through some struggles right now on the court?
I just keep your head up. I mean, he's our best defensive player on the team. He plays hard every single night. Just because he's not scoring the ball like he wants to doesn't mean that he's not helping us. He helps us in so many ways that people don't see, rebounding, defense. So just keep playing his game. I know he might be struggling a little bit from the field right now, but just have faith in yourself and keep playing.
There were times, especially against Baylor and even Tennessee and some of these other games that are real close. Seems like the team is looking for somebody to step up in those crucial moments.
Yeah.
Do you feel that, and who can be that guy? Who do you want to be that guy at this point?
Yeah, I think we have multiple people. I think it's like from a game-to-game basis. Tevin had a great game last game. Dazon played well. You know, we had a lot of people step up. Dante's always playing well. He's almost a double-double machine, so we can always go inside or not. But I just think that we have multiple guys. It's not one guy that needs to, we got to go to this guy, so it's going to be easy to guard. I think we have multiple weapons. JP can shoot the ball really well. So, I mean, like I said, we can spread it out, and just depending on what the situation is.
Riley, no one's played more games for Alabama than you. You're a veteran. If you could wave a magic wand and fix 2 or 3 things collectively that you see over and over, what would you like to see fixed collectively by this team going forward?
Yeah, I think it's our rebounding, because we kind of spotty rebounding. You know, some games we'll go in and we'll out-rebound, like Kentucky, we out-rebound. Then we go to LSU, then we get out-rebounded. So I think if we can be consistent on the rebounding area and also the turnovers, because turnovers lead to fast break points for them, and that's what, you know, a lot of the game when they're scoring, you can't guard that when there's 3-on-1, 3-on-2. So those 2 areas are really big for us.
Time for one more question.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.